let's just say you have an interview coming up tomorrow. Okay. And let's approach this from that standpoint. Okay. If they ask you, what did you make in your last position? What do you say? Or if they just say, what kind of compensation are you looking for? That's what I want to make sure you get in terms of how to say, well, the thing that's most important to me right now is finding the right organization, the right fit. That's my main kind of priority, number one. Obviously, compensation is important, but it's not my main driver. From what I know about this opportunity, I see a lot of the things I'm really interested in. So I feel pretty excited about it. So based on that, can you give me a sense of kind of what the ballpark was that you guys were thinking of paying? See, I just flipped it around. So it's simply this. My comp isn't my main priority. My main priority is this. This looks really good. I'm open and flexible. What were you guys thinking of paying for the position? Great question. Finding the right fit. You know what I'm talking?
That's the phrase I was missing.
Right fit, you started off fine. Finding the right fit is my number one driver.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned earlier, I love so much about the company. I love so much about what the job represents. There's a lot to like there. So obviously money's important, right? But because of the focus on fit and feeling good about it, I would say I'm open and flexible, negotiable. Can you give me a sense of what you guys were thinking of? Right? Can you give me a range of what you guys were thinking of paying for this position? The whole point is money's not my number one priority. I really like what I see in this job. That is my number one, is the fit. So because of that, I'm open and flexible. What were you guys thinking of paying for this position? That's it. You can flower that up a little more, right?
Right.
Or you can just be very succinct in that. But the key is to flip it back to them to hopefully get them to give the range first before you, because whoever speaks first loses, right?
Right.
So that's the key. Now, if they say, what were you making at Packmore? You tell them, okay,
Yeah.
I'll just pretend. Oh, well, I was making 120 plus bonus, plus, whatever, right? And that's it. Simple. What you're probably more interested in wanting to know is, what would my expectations compensation-wise be for this position?
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to go, exactly. Right? And I would say, okay, well, so here's the thing, right? Currently, my main driver, right? Boom, the exact.
Oh, okay.
So that's a misnomer, right? People think, I shouldn't tell them what I made at my last company. So It's okay to tell them. No, if you made $300,000 and you were paid really well, and that would not even be in the range of that, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. Don't sell it, right? Don't be like, plus I had access to the company jet, right? I had a masseuse come in once. All you're doing is going further and further off on the pier where you're their way, like, we're not right? Hi.
Yeah.
So don't do that, right? If you know that you're on that, so just don't even mention you got a bonus, right? If you know that probably what you're making is above where they're going to be.
Yeah.
Just say it though, but then say, but what you're really asking me is, what would I expect here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of course, they'll say. So then you just fall right back into that answer of, about the fit, I like the fit. Because of that, I'm open and flexible. What are you guys thinking?
Yeah.
That is the way to ensure you never jeopardize the job offer because somebody else is willing to take less.
Right.
And you capture everything that was potentially on the table for you to get.